But you're so sleeping good. But you're sleeping good. Look, I have something here for you. Well, good morning. Ben and I are enjoying a beautiful morning. We've got the van situated in a dispersed camping spot here in the National Forest, and it's got access to this really wonderful little creek that's flowing by, and there's a little fire pit out here where we can have a campfire. And right now we're just enjoying some coffee. Ben has already taken over the camp chair and he's napped out. He played hard this morning as I was getting coffee and everything made. He was running around and playing with his toys. But we got in here yesterday and we did most of the heavy lifting, most of the work in getting camp set up and firewood cut and all that done yesterday. So today we get to sit back and enjoy this beautiful day a little bit. Well, I tell you what, it was really nice to be able to spend the morning out there and enjoy some hot coffee by the fire and watch that river come by. It was just cool enough that the fire was really nice, and just like I said, the weather's just beautiful and just really pretty to sit there and enjoy that. Now, I was a little anxious this morning, and I almost didn't have the fire just because I knew I wasn't going to be out there all day. But I decided that it wasn't going to be a big deal for me to just douse the fire. It would be fine for me to restart later this evening. So I went ahead and had the fire, and I'm really glad I did. Now, right now, I'm just working on breakfast. We're just finishing things up. It's just my typical normal breakfast that you guys see me have all the time. I diced up some sausage and scrambled up some eggs. We're going to have a side of avocado, and I'll probably throw a little dollop of goat cheese over the top. Makes for a good hearty meal. Helps me get through the day, and pretty much makes it to where I can go the most part all the way until dinner, which I have something very special planned for dinner, so I hope you guys will be excited about it. We're going to cook over the campfire. I've got a little special prep that we're going to have to do to get ready for it. So like I said, hope you guys are going to be jacked about that. But right now we're just going to eat this breakfast and get on with the rest of our day. Alright, so the first task that we need to do today at camp is I need to sharpen the chainsaw. Yesterday coming in here, there was a massive log that was down, and it did look like somebody had cut it open, but they only cut a very small gap, not nearly big enough for the van to get through. Barely looked big enough for a Jeep to get through, so I'm not really sure what was their thought there, but I ended up having to cut that much wider, obviously, to get the van through. And I don't know if maybe when I was getting down to the base of the tree, if I got the saw in some dirt or hit a rock or something, but when I was cutting firewood yesterday, are you just so wired? Why are you so wired? Oh, you're so wired. You're so wired. You're so wired. Anyways, sometimes when I talk to camera, he just gets super wired. I don't know why it is. You guys see all the shots of him just being all calm, but there's a lot of this. There's a lot of... Oh, we're in an ant pile. We're in an ant pile. We're in an ant pile, bud. Yep, he's on your nose. He's on your nose. All right, so we had to move operations. That stump is full of ants, and they weren't happy that we were there. And so anyways, I moved over here. This should be fine. I don't see any ants. I think we're okay. But like I was saying before, Ben came and jumped on me, is that, you know, I think I got this in the dirt. The chain is super dull. I noticed when I was trying to cut firewood with it later that it just wasn't wanting to cut through. So we need to get this taken care of. I also noticing the chain's a little bit loose now for after cutting that big tree all the way, so I'll take care of that as well. But I just want to make sure it's good to go. I don't need it anymore for this particular camp out, but I want to make sure if I run into a situation like that again where I need the saw to be able to get a tree out of my way, I don't want to be really mad that I didn't take the time here at camp to maintenance it and have it ready to go for the next use. So one of the comments that I've been noticing popping up as I've been doing different things or some videos here with Ben is people commenting on how chill he is and how well behaved. And I think a lot of that is him. I think it's just the way he's built and the way he's wired. But I also think a lot of it is just the fact that we do live outdoors, and we spend a lot of our time hiking and doing lots of activities that usually end up wearing him out. And I think when he's gotten to realize that when he has the opportunity to sleep or relax, that he takes advantage of it, because if I'm up and moving around and I'm doing stuff, that might mean that we're getting ready to go do something again. And so, I don't know, I think it's just like I said, now it's part of the reason why I really wanted a puppy, because I wanted him to just grow up in this lifestyle and not really know anything differently. And he's just like taking to it so quickly and with so much ease. It's really, like I said, it's really made the transition from not having a dog to having a dog a lot easier. So Ben and I are out just for a short walk. We've just walked out from our campsite just a little bit here, and we've walked into another really cool campsite. It's kind of similar to the one that I'm in, where the Dispersed camping location is just into the woods a little bit, but there's a really cool little spot that you can walk out to just outside the camp and be able to have a fire and sit and be able to enjoy the river. So yeah, a couple really nice spots along this way. Well, we're starting to get into the afternoon, and so I've got the fire restarted back up, and I'm just kind of getting things ready for this evening. It's a little bit breezy right now, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye on things. It does seem to be calming down. It was a little bit windier earlier today, but I think we're all good. And like I said, it's still really a beautiful day. It's very warm, very nice. But I've had a line in the water here all day, so I'm going to pull it out, see if we got anything. Oh wow, look at this. Nice. Looks like we almost got a full 6-pack of beer. It's a good catch. It's a good catch. We'll just leave these other ones in here so they don't spoil. That Dad caught 6-pack of beer? What do you think about that? Pretty good deal. So like I mentioned this morning, this fire pit was here, but it was just your typical little, ring of rocks, and not necessarily built the best for especially this location, in my opinion. So I did rebuild it, and I built up the back and kind of made my normal little U-shaped fire pit that I like anyways, just because when I'm cooking and doing stuff, I got better access to the fire right up front here. But knowing that the breeze was most likely going to be coming off of the river like it is now, because you can see the smoke coming in my face, I wanted to make sure I could get the back up as high as I could, just to try to help with that. And like I said, it's been a little bit breezy, but it kind of comes and goes. Like you get these little breezes that just came through just now, or is coming through now, but then it kicks back down. I'm really hoping as the sun sets that it's going to calm down even more. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, guys, I do have something special planned for dinner tonight. And like I said, it was going to require a little bit of special prep. I've been looking around here looking for exactly what I need. I need like a very specific utensil. And you can buy these at the store, but those are really for city folk and they're not really meant for people, for true outdoorsmen. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull out our little pocket knife. I found exactly what I'm looking for right here. And we're going to go ahead and get this set up and ready for dinner tonight. Yeah, I think this will be perfect. Alright guys, so we're going to have ourselves tonight a good old traditional camp meal. Just got some hot dogs, some ballpark franks. We're going to put them on a stick and cook them over the fire. I've let the fire burn down, so it's just pretty much coals right now, so it should be perfect for cooking. Well guys, I don't think you can get any better than this. 6-pack of beer in the cold creek, hot dogs cooked over the fire, beautiful scenery, time with my dog. You want to try a hot dog? It might be a little hot yet. There you go, good boy. These are the type of things that camping dreams are made of. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening here, drink my beer, probably cook another hot dog or two, relax. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a like. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down below, and we'll catch you guys again outside. What do you think of that hot dog, bud? Is that pretty good shit?
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.